Hello.
Hey, Benjamin, how are you doing?
Pretty cool.
That's good to know. Hey, Jeremy, any chance of video this week?
I thought you told you, but I have a monitor, so there's no camera.
I know, but I keep asking because I keep hoping. Oh,
Honestly, I would be doing better if my name was spelled right.
that's what you think. Hey, Elsie, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. Um, can I get you to turn on your camera, please?
Um, I'm at my friend's house. I forgot there was like a class, but then my alarm rang, and then I just noticed there's like a class, and my mom's not here, so I can't go home. So I have to basically using my phone, stay in my friend's house to do the Zoom meeting. So I can't.
You could do it. You could do your camera with a Zoom on your phone. I've done that before.
I can't open it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well, let's wait for a minute or two and see if anybody else comes. They might not. We never know. Okay. Now, last week, I said that if you wanted, you could finish the U23 fix essay. And that I wanted to see your stories for the second part, for the second question in that exercise. Did any of you do that?
Can you repeat that? I didn't catch that.
That's okay. So last week we started off on U23 fix essay. You remember that? And we fixed one of the essays, but the second one was a story that you were supposed to make up. And so I told you that you could do it for homework if you wanted. So Benjamin, did you do it?
I'm not sure. Let me go check.
Okay. Jeremy, how about you?
I don't think I did it.
That's okay. This is not a class where we are requiring homework. If you do it, I will look at it and make notes. Usually not before class because my Saturdays are really busy. But if you don't, that's okay too. How about you, Elsie? Did you do it? Elsie, are you there?
Yeah, I was washing my hand. My hand was wet.
Okay.
What was the question?
The question was, did you do what I gave you guys for homework?
Oh, I didn't. I didn't have time. I have like schoolwork.
That's fine. I just wanted to find out if anybody did. I figure if they did, then I'd go and check it out because I wanted to see your stories. But if you didn't, that's okay. All right.
My web page wouldn't load.
Yeah, actually, honestly, I'm logged into your webpage right now. So it might have been. I'll look for it later. All right, so let's see. We did Unit 3. So this week we are going to be doing Unit 4. So I need to share the screen. 2 and hang on just a second. I'm looking at something. Okay, anyway, let me just share the Okay, here we are. Unit 3. And I should probably put on my headphones. Unit 4, and we are going to do essay and writing. And it looks like we get to start off with fixed sentences. So we found that these are usually pretty okay. You guys have been really good at fixing the sentences and telling me what's wrong with them and what I should do. So there are going to be 3 questions, which is good. If my computer ever loads. Good heavens. All right. Now, here is number 1. All right, here's what I want you guys to do. You remember how to use your annotate buttons? Yes, thumbs up. Okay, good. I want you guys, and I mean all 3 of you, because I've got to have participation from all of you. I would like you guys to annotate, and Elsie, you may have some trouble with this, to annotate this paragraph if there is any word that you don't feel completely comfortable with. So even if you're just a little unsure what the word means, I want you to underline it. Okay? All right, go ahead and underline any word that you don't know completely. Jeremy, Elsie, give me a thumbs up if you understood what I'm asking. Good, thank you. Nice, that was exactly what I wanted. I knew that would be a problem. Yeah, totally get you. Yeah, and you're all agreeing that valedictorian is a hard word. Any others? What about headstrong? Jeremy, do you know what headstrong means?
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
headstrong is like they're like, I don't know if it's like kind of like stubborn or like they want their own way.
good. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Good, stubborn. I just wanted to double check. All right, so a valedictorian is, okay, here we go. Here's Alvin. And in high school and in college, there are 2 important ranks that you could get. It takes a lot of work. Hey, Alvin, good to see you. If you are the very best person in your high school, it means that not only do you have amazing grades, it also means that you have been in different clubs, you've helped your community, you probably did 1 or more sports, you just were amazing in high school. If you were the most amazing person, then you are the valedictorian. If you are the second most amazing, you are the salutatorian. And both of these people will give speeches at the high school graduation. So even though you guys are not yet in high school, it's something to think about now. Is that something that you would want to do? It takes huge dedication from the very moment that you step foot in high school, because there can only be one best in high school. Okay, very good. So now, here's the sentence. I need you guys to use your annotations to mark where there is a problem. And take that away, Benjamin. Okay, no, the other one was good. The other one was fantastic. Good, Elsie. Oh, nice. And she even told me what to do with it. Okay, so this second is, there's too many is's. So we got to take it away. Nice. Okay, that leaves us 2 more errors to find.
Wait, could you say my older sister?
My parents have 3 children. The oldest, what they're doing is they're going to be talking about each one in turn. And so you want to say the oldest child. My parents have 3 children. The oldest child is my sister Marie. So that part's actually okay. And I didn't see who put down that we need a comma after Houston, but you're absolutely right. And is now on, she was the valedictorian and is now on her way to become a partner in her law firm, comma, which is, yeah, that's a good question. You know what? Some people might say that instead of saying her law firm, you would say a law firm. And that seems reasonable. But when you say her law firm, you kind of mean the law firm that she's working in. So I'm going to say that that's all right. I'm going to say that you guys have got it done. All right. Now, once again, I want you to take a minute and underline any words that you are not completely comfortable with. So all of these words are okay? And Benjamin is already going on to fixing the mistakes. Benjamin, what does vow mean?
Kind of like swear an oath. I don't know.
No, you got it. Swear an oath, promise, something like that. So very good. All right. And so now we're getting on to the mistakes. I watched her transform from class clown to hardworking. And here's another one. All right. Oops. And Benjamin, I want you to hold back and let somebody else find the next problem. Alvin, Jeremy, Elsie, there's one more problem in this. Where is it? It's the hardest of all 3.
Wait, why can you say like she has vowed her dedication to teaching young college students?
You got the right place. Alvin, actually hardworking is fine, but she has vowed to dedicate is what we're actually looking for. So good job recognizing that it was wrong. That was nice. All right. I watched her transform from class clown to hardworking.
One is a noun, one is an adjective. I just don't feel like it's right.
All right. Then what would you add here in order to make it even better?
Transform from a class clown to a hardworking student.
Nope, because she's teaching. See that? She's going to teach.
Oh, hardworking teacher.
Very good. However, in college, your teachers are called your professors. So hardworking professor. Very well done. Last one. First of all, run through it and make sure. Did we do this? Make sure that you understand all the words. If you don't understand one of the words, then let me know. Alvin, what is a keepsake?
I don't know, but I can infer that it's some kind of necklace thing.
Yes, and that's why I wanted you to do this. A keepsake is actually not a necklace. A necklace can be a keepsake. A keepsake is something that we keep to remind us of another person. I have a little blue bird that is a keepsake of a good friend of mine because she gave it to me. Sometimes you can have a necklace that's a keepsake, not as common. Usually it's something that you put on your shelf. Okay? And that is what a keepsake is. And then Elsie, from you, I want to know what adversity is.
Wait, which word?
Adversity.
Can you type it out, please?
Yes, I can. There you go.
Wait, do I make a sentence of it or the
I just
definition?
want to know what it means. Yes, it's the definition. And Jeremy, I'll get to you in a second. I think Elsie.
So I
can do
just say
this.
it out loud.
Yeah, you just say it out loud.
Oh, it's a difficulty and misfortunes, I think.
Difficulties and misfortune. I will take it. That is fantastic. Okay, Jeremy, did you have a different question?
Oh no, my bad.
Okay, no worries. All right. So now let's see what we can find for errors. She keeps a keepsake around her neck to remind herself our grandmother. There's a problem right there. Alvin, tell me.
Of our grandmother.
To remind herself of our grandmother. Very good. Diana is very close to our grandmother as the two lived with one another for a brief period of time. The death of our grandmother was certainly the greatest adversity my little sister ever experienced. No, Alvin, I'm going to get somebody else. Okay, the grandmother is dead. So, Benjamin, Jeremy, Elsie, what's wrong in the second sentence? Okay, tell me how to fix it.
As the two lived.
As the two lived. Very nice. There we go. It did. All right. Jeremy or Elsie, what's wrong with is?
Was?
It is was. The grandmother is dead. So you can't say that she is very, unless you believe in ghosts and spirits. Then you could make an argument that she is still close to her grandmother. Yes, Jeremy.
Oh, never mind. You guys rechanged it. My bad.
Okay. The death of our grandmother was certainly the greatest adversity my little sister ever experienced. And that looks good. All right. Now we are submitting this. You guys did a fantastic job. Good for you. Let's see if this actually, there we go. Oh, those were really good answers, guys. You were able to, your understanding of grammar in English, even the harder parts of the grammar, is actually quite good. Come on. Okay, found that. All right, here we go. And I do not know why this is going so slow. There we go. All right. Now, do you guys know how to do stickers using your annotate?
Yes.
I'll put
Actually,
a few,
stamps.
okay?
Little
Stamps. That's true. Did you know you can also put emojis on the screen?
Oh, you can just type them.
You can type them as well. But feel free to put emojis onto the screen just because. All right. This is essay writing practice where you guys are going to have to write your own essay. Let's see what it says, because I would like you to do this. Think of something you would like to celebrate and create a new holiday. How would people celebrate it? When would it be? Do you guys want to work on this together, or would you like to do this as homework so you can each write your own ideas? Benjamin, what do you think?
I think I did that by accident.
I know, it seems awfully familiar to me. Quite honestly, Benjamin, this is your course, so I can tell you that you didn't do it. All right.
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Really?
I wrote about a holiday about authors, I think.
Man, that would make sense. I don't know. I don't know. I am going to have you guys do this as homework, okay? Or we may choose another one. But I don't like the idea of doing it in class because it's just too much. All right, so we are going to do improve your writing.
Wait, sorry, excuse me.
I'm sorry, Elsie?
Yeah, like when do we end? I forgot.
We end at in about a little less than half an hour.
Oh, okay.
Right. All right, these are writing sentences about each of these words. So let's take a look at these different words. Suffice. Suffice is a verb and it means be enough or be sufficient. Indisputable means you cannot argue with it. Reckon, to consider something. Substantially, big. Salvage, rescue. I would like you guys to write your sentences and put them into chat. That way I can copy them into the answer box and we can make any corrections that we happen to need. Alvin, do you know what you should be doing?
Yes.
Good.
Wait, sorry, what I'm going to be like supposed to be doing? I didn't like
Pay attention.
actually
That's
hear
okay.
you. Sorry.
Okay. In the chat box, type in a sentence for each word. So one sentence for suffice, one for indisputable, reckon, substantially, and salvage. So that's a total of 5 sentences. Okay, I got one. Maybe. Yes. Okay, I need to put the words up in chat to make certain that you can see them while I look at the stuff that people have submitted. Suffice, indisputable, reckon, substantially, and salvage. All right, there you go. Okay, I've got 3 out of 4. I need my last one. I got my last one. Man, I'm telling you. Thank you. All right, and then here's my last one. All right, so let's look at them. Now, the first one said, dinner would suffice Fred, as it would satisfy Fred. And that's how you use the term satisfy. But if something suffices, it suffices for someone. Dinner would suffice for Fred if it included steak. This is an indisputable matter. Perfect. I reckon that they broke into the museum with crowbars. Perfect. The sword will assist us substantially. Sounds like someone's been doing Minecraft. Very good. And I don't know why this is. Okay. After a quick salvage in the ruin, they returned with a perfectly yellow banana and a Barbie doll in a pink dress. Perfect. 2 sandwiches for me and her. And this is good. This is awesome, but we prefer to have a name here. We just do. And so I'm going to call her Laura, because why not? Will suffice for lunch. That's excellent. There was an indisputable testimony. Don't forget your ands right before a vowel. Gotta have it. Got to have it, or you don't sound smart. Reckon the price before you buy it. This one is possible. This reckon means calculate rather than consider a situation. And while this is one definition of reckon, we don't use it anymore. We don't use reckon like calculate. So reckon the price before you buy it. It's an okay sentence, but we would never use it. His anticipation was substantially correct. This sentence looks really cool, but there's too many unanswered questions to make it understandable. Anticipation means that you are eager for something to happen. Why would your eagerness for something to happen be substantially correct? If you guessed something, his guess, however, was substantially correct. That makes sense because a guess is a thing that you do. Anticipation is just a feeling, and feelings, they can't be substantially correct. Can somebody give me a different word that we could put in here that would change the sentence into something good?
Prediction.
Prediction works. His reckoning was substantially correct, which is a different reckoning altogether. Reckoning, prediction works. If it floods, and here, can you say it? Yes, but it's better to specify what is going to flood. Jeremy, what would flood here? What is something that could flood?
The house.
If the house floods, no, because when we say something floods, we mean the water comes from that thing. If the house is flooded,
Okay,
that
you can
would
also
work.
say if the bathroom floods.
Now we've got it.
Yeah.
Because a bathroom has water in it and the water can flood. Very good, very nice. Okay, even an apple would suffice for my hunger. Very nice. 1 + 1 is indisputably 2. That's also very good. You forgot a period at the end of the sentence. Period. The illness was reckoned fatal. That's good. The economy went up substantially. It's possible. We salvaged the most valuable items from our house before the disaster. No, you can rescue before a disaster, but salvage can only come after the disaster. So that's something else to remember. The money that my mom gave me, not can suffice, but will suffice. Don't ask me why, I'm not sure. But suffice seems to be something that either does or it doesn't. It might suffice. The money that my mom gave me will suffice to survive for a month, or might suffice. Waiting for it. But you can't say can suffice. It just doesn't work because suffice is more of a guess. Okay. Disputable. We actually wanted indisputable, but I don't care. This is a very good sentence. The answers are disputable. Haha, you can argue with them. Reckon. I reckon that I am going to be asleep. Okay, you can say sleeping or asleep, but you can't say just plain sleep. Asleep at 11 p.m. today. I reckon that I will too, which is good. Substantially. I substantially, no. Substantially is something that happens outside of us. It's not part of a feeling. Things can be substantial. Growth can be substantial. You could substantially grow or reduce, but you can't have a feeling of substantially. Okay. Come on. The salvage operation went on, and that is perfect. There, nice. Okay, and that's what I've seen from you guys. That was fantastic. I was really impressed by all of those. Here's question number 2. It's our last question. So we've got 7 minutes. Here are the words. Give me your sentences. And we forgot to do a little bit of stretching and exercising. We will do that next week because it's important. I'm sorry, guys. This is the end of a long Saturday. I'm afraid it hasn't been super exciting.
That was fine.
Thank you. I appreciate your vote of confidence. And I will post these in to chat. And if you guys get be seated wrong, I will have to shoot you. Well, no, I can't. I will have to shake my finger vigorously in your direction. Meritorious. Valedictorian is a meritorious position. Here we go. Good. Got 1. I'm still looking for 3 more. I need the money post text. The market is propelled by antimatter. I was kindly seated by the waitress. Yeah, okay. Valedictorian received a meritorious certificate. Okay. The United States deployed troops in Afghanistan and retreated. We don't need retreated them. Retreat is a intransitive verb, so you never put anything after it. You don't retreat other people, you simply retreat. So that's good. Very good. Nice. Got another one. All right. Nice. Let's see else. Okay. James traveled post-haste, and like me, you tend to put 2 L's into traveled because it looks like it should have 2 L's. It doesn't, and it confuses me every single time. James traveled post-haste to Rome to see his sick grandmother. Very good. She used the sticks to propel herself along. Excellent. She was yelled at by the teacher. It might have 2 L's in British English, which would explain why I always get it wrong and why Jeremy is getting it wrong. She was yelled at by the teacher to be seated. And you don't need the other for her. Let's see if it goes away. Good. Okay, so she was yelled at by the teacher. So remember that this is passive voice at the beginning. She was yelled at. In other words, by the teacher yelled at her to be seated. What he did seemed to be meritorious. I like that. My dad got deployed to the army to fight. And if you get deployed to the army, it's always to fight, because that's what armies do. All right, good. Next step. Good, because we've got just a couple of minutes.
I put
Let's
one in.
see, waiting on.
I put one in.
I know you did. I'm copying and pasting it now. Up. Let's see. Oh, come on. There we go. He went post haste when he heard the ice cream truck was giving out free 1 scoops. Perfect. The monster's 6 hands. This is, remember that the 6 hands belong to the monster. So you need to have that apostrophe to show that there were 6 hands on the monster. And then again, we've got this past tense business. Generally speaking, we want it in past tense. You, me, you may be seated. That's an order, by the way. That's hilarious. I'll take it. Meritorious actions are always meritorious. As a sentence, that's not the world's greatest. Because it's what's called tautological. Tautological, it means that it says what it means and it means what it says. So it's circular. Of course, meritorious actions are always meritorious, or they wouldn't be meritorious. So not so good. He deployed his thoughts all over Oliver's face. This is not even possible. How am I going to take the thoughts from inside my head out to over Alvin's face? Alvin, you ready for my thoughts?
I don't see though.
That's my point. All right, so make a note. You can deploy things. You can't deploy things that you can't see. You can deploy things that you can hold, or people, or something, or dogs, or animals, or something you can touch, but you can't deploy untouchable things. Elsie, I'm still not getting anything from you, and it's time for us to go. Do you have anything for me, Elsie? I guess not. Okay, folks, you did a fantastic job. Don't forget, I want that unit 24, that unit 4, write the essay. And I really, really do, if you can possibly manage it. Technically, you don't need to do homework, but I really, really want you to do it because I really, really want to see how well you write. You guys are amazing. All right. Goodbye, and I shall see you next week.
Bye.
Have a wonderful week.